Hello there, Pisces. Welcome to your weekly read. Coming in if you are a Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign in Pisces. Like I stated on my live, I am interested into looking into the Pisces this week. So, I always embody the energies. I've got Pisces rising, yes, but I am, interested, inquiring in regards to another Pisces. And I always embody the energies before I turn on the camera while I'm doing these horoscopes. And, there was a lot of procrastination. So I can feel that the Pisces, specifically over this Capricorn full moon, because the Capricorn full moon is so structured and so serious, whereas Pisces is the total opposite. It's free flowing, it's, going with the flow, aligning to divine will over just say the Capricorn free will. So very interesting energies coming through for y'all. I'll start with a prayer. Dear Jesus, we welcome your divine presence into the sacred space for Pisces, and may your living waters flow through this reading, cleansing illusions and awakening deep spiritual truth. Guide the soul of all Pisces to rest in your peace and align fully with your will. Let their sensitivity be a gift to the world, anchored in your love. In Jesus' name, amen. So let's get into the four bodies of existence. We have the Fantasy Tarot and the Revelations Tarot. Let's get overall energies, please, Spirit, for Pisces in the physical body of existence, the physical external reality, including the physical body for Pisces. What is the overall energy? What messages want to come through for Pisces this week? We do have the Eight of Cups Pirate, and it is Pisces energy. So very interesting. Look, there has been, and I can see here, somewhat of like the way that it's coming through is like breaking down the Tower of Babel, like relinquishing the illusion of the Matrix. Like I stated, the total opposite of Capricorn full moon energy. Like y'all have really been this pirate upon making your way through the Matrix, or you will this week, in a way that benefits your soul, benefits your will, which I can see is in alignment with the divine will. Like not this patriarchal society. Like the pirates go against the norm and they take from certain aspects in a way of gathering means and materials, but because it's in the physical, like there could even be like a shifty energy around you. Someone could be stealing from you, like a pirate. That's also coming through. However, because it's a Pisces energy, really wants to point to the truth that the Pisces is the pirate, but I don't see it in a malicious way of like stealing from other people. I feel like it's you're breaking the norm of the Matrix in the physical reality and you're going your own way. It's kind of like your way or the highway this week. This is the energy within the physical embodiment. This is what you're imbuing as well, how people are perceiving you. People are actually perceiving you, Pisces, just say in certain sectors that you may want to be perceived in a certain way, but they can see through to your rebel nature. So you may be, wanting to come across as a do-gooder or even a godly woman or man, which you are at the root of it, but I feel like there's misunderstandings and you're in wrong sectors, you're just not with your kin. You're not with your soul tribe. You're trying to be, and you're getting those steps closer to being so, yes. But yeah, you've been hanging around in this certain people, places, situations, and things. I would say more so people and places you have put your foot into, but you fully can't surrender your whole being, your whole totality, your soul, into these physical people and places, because your morals and your connection to God is just different. You're around certain kin, soul tribe, soul kin, but the totality of, and maybe where you've even led these people, like your soul tribe to, and it's not in total alignment. Like it's very indoctrinated, and you're feeling this energy of, you know, wanting to be the pirate and really like escape out of it, jump on your ship and go somewhere else. Like you are, again, accumulating money. There may be some tax evasion here from you, Pisces. There may be some lying to the government, or, you know, but you're doing it in a way that is actually morally correct due to the veil controllers, due to the way that the matrix is, you know, set up to benefit the rich get rich, the poor get poorer type of thing. So, you know, I don't see like you're sinning. There's not a self-identity narrative that is not actually in alignment with the truth of, just say, Jesus' teachings. I just don't think that, you know, you've really found your truth and or kin, soul tribe. So you may be going on a little journey to find them this week. But we do have the Four of Wands, fairy energy. You do have this emotional passion with the Aries energy here in the emotional body of existence. Four of Wands in traditional tarot, you know, is all about a union or reunion. This emotional passion, this drive, this zealousness made in the image of Christ, like it truly is in alignment with your divine reunion with a specific soul. And you're feeling that magnetic pull, that emotional pull out of the matrix and to go your own way and actually embrace your rebel nature. Because in one dimension, 144,000 are the way showers, the light workers, the black sheep, the rebels. Sometimes they've got that label. So, you know, you're feeling this emotional pull as all works together for the betterment of God, and God's purpose and plan and script does involve the reunion of the 144,000. So you are being led towards that. You may be blinded by the truth in regards to who your true twin flame is. We have the King of Swords, or they may be blinded to the truth that you are their twin flame. Whoever in the situation, it's the masculine essence. It could even be within the feminine personification, the masculine essence within her. Take it as you will. But it is this King of Swords, you know, blinded to the truth. There are certain belief systems, programming, and conditioning here. The mental ego structure isn't allowing the intuition to fully be followed and to lead. Ultimately, there's some blindedness to the truth. We do have Hanuman, the Knight of Wands, Scorpio and Sagittarius energy. So it's like the old you is coming back around. I can see that the old you in regards to the fun-loving, you know, sensual, flirting with the universe, seductive, magnetic, fiery you. Like, there is a part of your personality that you have suppressed to be around certain people and places, situations and things that just does not resonate, and it never did, never will, never has. And, you know, the illusions are starting to dissolve and you're starting to really get back in touch with your true personality. The persona, the personality comes from the unique emanation of your soul, and your soul is wanting to be heard, wanting to be seen. You can always find your soul through the inner portal of your inner child. And that's what Hanuman truly brings here, that Knight of Wands energy. You're starting to see how others perceive you and can see through your bullshit facade of being a people pleaser or, you know, this do-gooder in society. They're starting to see your true nature, and it's not a negative thing. You've just been holding on to certain misaligned programs and beliefs that you have to be a certain way to be accepted. That God, you're starting to, you know, build this relationship back with God like you did when you were adolescent or a teen, and, you know, it's starting to come back around. You're starting to realize and perceive here in the mental body of existence, Pisces, like, oh, everyone can see through my shit, my ego masks, and see my true nature. And there may have to be some acceptance in regards to who you truly are, what your personality truly is like. And I feel like, you know, it's very innocent. Everything from the persona, from the soul, in truth, is innocence personified. And it's just certain aspects of Pisces, like your fun loving, like the Sagittarius fun-loving energy coming through the Hanuman there, and also the Scorpio, the mysterious, the sensual, the magnetic, flirtatious you. You've really put on the back burner to be accepted, to fit into certain places with certain people that are just, they may be your people, but they're not your twin flame. Like, ultimately, your twin flame connection is coming back around, and that's why we have the Two of Cups here. This is the unicorn. This is Cancerian energies, all about relationships. This is your spiritual awakening, your lesson, test, and blessing this week. Pisces, it's all about, it's the Two of Cups in traditional tarot is the twin flame card. So, you know, it's that lesser minor arcana of the lovers, and that's where the universe, spirit, is magnetically pulling you. Always is. However, here it's at the forefront of your spiritual truth. It is lighting your spirit up. There's certain nostalgia, certain remembrance. You may be dreaming about your true twin flame this week. And there is, and there will be, some spiritual warfare, some battles to overcome. The Dark's agenda, yes, is love in truth. However, it always wants to add contrast for the fullness of your reunion. And that contrast can be seen as spiritual lessons and tests, can be seen as spiritual warfare. So you just arm up, Ephesians. You know, put the armor of God on and get ready for a wild ride, Pisces, because your true twin flame is coming around and thinking about you also. We have fine wine. Longing is the portal to wholeness. So yeah, there's definitely been this sense of longing over the Capricorn full moon for you, Pisces, as of late. And this oracle that has come through truly fits the bill. Oh heart, learn from the unopened bud. Stop complaining about enclosure. Don't you know the morning breeze unites all that is closed? The cure for the hardened heart is the temptation of love. Raise your head, the remedy is here, and so is the one that heals. Something is capturing your heart, Pisces, and pulling you close. Is it the presence of the beloved or the feeling of missing love? Sufi sages have written for ages about the transformative potential of longing. They consider longing for love as the medicine for every heart. The pain of the heart is the thread that leads you to heal the sickness of your soul. Hafiz is calling you to follow him into a new way of being in this world. Jesus invites you to say yes to the incredible unfolding and feeling of blossoming. Remember, dear Pisces, that the longing for love is an absolute necessary part of life. The fire of love increases in the state of longing, while the excitement decreases when we relentlessly remain in the arms of the beloved. Like everything that is created, love has a dual nature, positive and negative, masculine and feminine. The masculine side of love is I love you. Love's feminine quality is I am waiting for you, I am longing for you. It is the feminine reception side of love, the longing for the lover, the cup waiting to be filled, that leads the lover to the beloved. Sophia Wisdom is inviting you not to feel badly, Pisces. Your longing will soon enrich your life by giving you goals to achieve. You are experiencing a primal pain, the pain of separation. Embrace the suffering and allow it to lead you deeply within yourself, to your soul. Be assured that it will take you deeper and away from the prison of your limited self-mind to the freedom and wholeness of your divine nature. The mantra for you this week, Pisces, is propel me into the divine sweetness of the love of the beloved. Pour the divine wine into me, fill me, and then drink from my lips. Let me glimpse a sweet, wonderful moment of the paradise of love. I'm here, Pisces, if you'd like some personalized readings, connection, or advice. Namaste. Amen.